America, listen up you fat I have something very important to tell y'all. I'm Mumia, I'm 20 something and I'm from Egypt, which means I'm you, but from the future if you don't get your shit together soon.
Oh, I'm you, sweetie. You just give it a little time.
I'm sleep deprived and I just watched Chew on Head's latest video and it inspired me, so if this sucks, blame her, okay? Now, statistically speaking, if you're an American watching this, you are either a righty or a lefty.
What kind of American are you?
If you're the former, I assume you think you've already won, and if you're the latter, I assume you think you got robbed. And I'm here to tell you that in both those cases, you are dumb. You dumb as hell, bruh.
What a bunch of dumbasses.
I got some hard as fuck to swallow pills for both of you, and you can hate me all you want for it, but I don't think I'm wrong in what I'm about to say, and I have my experience of living my whole damn life in a shithole to back me up on it. Okay, are you ready? Trump's not the problem. There, I said, the truth hurts more than a firecracker butt plug, but you need to fucking take it. So take that shit, light the fuse, stick it in there, and sit tight and keep watching. He's only a symptom of the actual problem. I do agree he sucks 100%. But the issue is the system itself that gives him, one singular person, this much power. Like, Jesus Christ. Marathons of decision and actions like he did on day one are supposed to be exclusive to banana republics. And I have always said that the US is a third world country, but with money and power.
They called me a madman.
But I do have to say, even I am shocked by how right I was about that. And before you lefties get too excited at me roasting Trump and his fanboys, sit the fuck back down cause you're up next. I know you think Kamala would have magically made things so much better and your country, hell maybe the whole world, would have become that perfect utopia from the meme. She wouldn't have. She literally promised more of the same, which was shit. She would not have made anything better because, again, it's a systemic issue, not a personal issue. And also stop coping. She did not lose because the voters are stupid, sexist, and racist. Many of them probably are, especially the stupid part. But y'all ain't better, so simmer down. And also, that ain't why she lost. She lost because her campaign was dog shit. And on top of that, she as a candidate just ain't a good choice. She failed every single vibe check she took. Hell. Sisi's 2023 campaign here in Egypt was more convincing than hers, and he didn't even have to try. That election was decided like, I don't know, 10 years in advance, as all opposing political presence was uprooted and burned out of existence by him and his people. Bro had no actual opposition, and he still put more effort into his campaign than the Democrats did. It's honestly embarrassing. Now, remember that part when I said you're statistically either a lefty or a righty? That is another part of the issue. I would even say it is the issue. The two-party system has made y'all so narrow-visioned and straight up stupid. Like, from an outsider's perspective, the discourse y'all have online is so absurd that it's entertaining. It feels more like watching two rival gangs dish it out than two political parties. And the actual core of presidency and government, which is supposed to be running the goddamn country, looking out for all of the people, has been just completely forgotten and replaced by simply getting your party in office. But has any of you geniuses stopped to ask yourselves, then what? What happens after your boy or girl wins?
Now what?
The same 4-foot dildo is going up your asses, that's what. You just get to choose if it's blue or red, which is still more choice than we get, I guess. And this is made both funnier and sadder by the fact that, as far as I'm aware, the people do hold power if they organize and group together. If y'all drop this my party bullshit and focus on what you want from whatever employee that you're gonna elect, I think things would get much better for everyone. Hell, if you even just started treating the president as an employee working for you, which he is, and not some, I don't know, demigod entity, things could improve. It frustrates me because democracy is wasted on your asses. Down here in Egypt, if God forbid you protest, you get shot and or disappear. And if you're caught even thinking of trying to organize anything or protesting, you also get shot and or disappear. The people here are kept quiet by fear. And so it's understandable that they actually stay quiet, as that inevitably means that there will be a base violence necessary for change.
It's a little crude, I'll admit. The base violence necessary for change.
Yes, I just quoted Arcane. That show is fire and it lives rent-free in my head. I can't recommend it enough. Because peaceful options here are in fact not options.
But we both know Topside won't listen to anything else.
But over there, y'all are not kept quiet. Hell, you're way too fucking loud if anything. but only against each other. I hope you see the point I'm trying to make here and the perspective I offer as an outsider who is on the same shit trajectory as you, just much further ahead. I know it's not that simple, this is real life, the power of friendship is not gonna magically solve everything, and I could be missing some nuance as I'm not American, nor do I plan on becoming one, as there are much more accessible and better options to go to escape this shithole I'm stuck in, which you can help me with by buying me a coffee through the link in the description or the tip jar here on YouTube known as Super Thanks. But throughout Egypt's history, which is much longer than that of the US, almost every single empire, kingdom, republic, monarchy, whatever the fuck that came and went, the collapse was always accelerated by, if not entirely caused, by division and strife between the people and or between the political powers. And I really think that the great majority of y'all are doing exactly that. You are just too tunnel visioned and locked in on the red or blue shit. Y'all lost the plot. You're trapped in this perpetual gang war where you always lose no matter which side wins because the whole system is rigged and not in your favor, obviously.
The game was rigged from the start.
There are a few exceptions though, such as the one and only Kami Mommy Shoe on Head, which as I mentioned is the reason I'm making this video. She's pretty much the only political creator that I know of, although there are probably others that I don't, who actually make sense, have objective views without party bias, and just don't have their head so far up their own ass that it came back out of their mouths like a nightmarish Lovecraftian version of the Ouroboros. So go watch her shit. It is what inspired me to do this video, after all. And she's also really funny. Tell her I sent you. She actually does read her comments. Goodbye now. Have a good one.